Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we've got a fun one, a brand new deck with the Mega Evolution set, and of course it is a single prizer deck. I recently made a video talking about some of the best single prize decks in the format right now. This was prior to Mega Evolution, and I will say Alakazam is doing a lot better than I initially thought. If you had a chance to go to a pre-release for Mega Evolution, you likely saw this card, whether you got the deck or somebody else was playing it, but basically with this deck, you want to draw lots of cards and you'll do a lot of damage because of that. Alakazam has the Psychic Draw ability, so when you evolve into Alakazam, you do get to draw 3 cards, and then it has the Powerful Hand attack for 1 energy, where you're able to do 2 damage counters for each card in your hand. So let's say you have 10 cards in your hand, you're basically hitting for 200 damage. And it's not just Alakazam with this, you also have the pre-evolution here, Kadabra, with pretty much the same ability, except you get to draw 2 cards instead of 3. And this happens when you evolve from Abra. So same thing, you go Abra, which has no ability, you evolve into Kadabra, you can draw 2 cards, and then you evolve into Alakazam and draw 3 more. And of course, Alakazam's partner with this deck is Dudunsparce here, which is pretty common for a lot of these decks that want to draw cards. It's pretty good, draw engine, I would say. It doesn't work in every deck, but it works very well in this deck. And basically, you want to have a bunch of Dunsparces on your board, because when you evolve it, you can choose to shuffle this Pokemon back into your deck if you draw 3 cards. Essentially, you're always able to draw cards. You're able to shuffle it back into the deck, that way it doesn't get knocked out, and you can just bring them back out with Buddy-Buddy Poffin or Artazon or things like that. And of course, the A-spec we've been seeing with this deck is the Enriching Energy. When you attach this to a Pokemon, you get to draw 4 cards. This works very well in this kind of deck because you can attach this to Dunsparce or Dudunsparce, either way. You get to draw 4 cards. And then when you use Dudunsparce's ability, you shuffle the energy back into your deck. You're basically always able to grab this and just put it on a Dunsparce, draw 4 cards, evolve to Dudunsparce, draw 3 more cards, shuffle it back in. You constantly have draw power with this deck, and you're able to get exactly what you want for the most part. And as you can see, these are some of the city leagues from Japan. This is pretty much within the last couple of weeks here. We have some pretty consistent results here with Alakazam. Definitely more presence than some other cards, right? Mega Bomb to Snow, Mega Camera Up, those kinds of cards have not shown any results whatsoever when it comes to City Leagues. So we're seeing kind of a lot of Alakazam here. And we actually did see the first place with Alakazam over at a City League in Tokyo on September 27th. So we do actually have a first place result, which is really cool to see with this deck. I mean, looking at the results and having played it a little bit online myself now, it definitely feels like a pretty decent deck. Like, it's not going to be the best deck in the room, right? But it does consistently hit for some pretty high numbers to knock out pretty much most EX Pokemon, I would say. You can one-shot stuff like Gardevoir, Dragapult, stuff like that. You have to kind of build up to some of those, but for the most part, you're able to basically guarantee knockouts with this deck, which is really nice for a single prizer. But as you guys can see, right here is the list that got first place at a City League tournament. So we are running a 4-4-3 line with Kadabra, Alakazam, and Abra. I don't know why I just said those out of order, but we're running the 4-4-3 with the Dudunsparce engine. We've got some other Pokemon here to kind of support us with the Budew, just to kind of get that early item lock, as you kind of get set up. It's just kind of nice to be able to do something on your turn instead of having to pass over. We do also have the Shaymin and the Psyduck for, kind of obvious reasons. One of the downsides with a deck like this is if you're going up against Dragapult or any kind of spread deck, it can be kind of hard to stay ahead when they're picking stuff off your bench. So basically, that's kind of there to make sure that, we get to protect our bench at all times. It's really nice because we run 2 Artazon, so we're able to consistently get those guys out pretty early on. So it's actually pretty nice to have both of those inclusions. You guys will notice here we do have a couple cards that are actually not out here in the West. So we do have the Dawn here, which is a supporter card that allows you to grab a basic, a stage 1, and a stage 2. So we don't have that right now. We don't have access to that. And then the other one is the Wonder Patch, which my camera is blocking right now. But you'll see it right over there. So it's basically like a Dark Patch, but for Psychic Pokemon. Just kind of another way to go ahead and basically attach your energies. That way you're not wasting your attachment per turn, and you can consistently get that enriching energy every single turn. But aside from that, we have some just really good supporters here overall. The Lillie's Determination is a good card to also make sure that you don't deck yourself out. It's kind of nice because you're drawing so many cards, right? So you might be scared of decking out. But with Lillies, you're basically able to shuffle your hand back into your deck and then draw 8 or 6 depending on how many prize cards you have. So it's nice in the early game because we're drawing 8 cards to kind of build up that damage even more. Also nice in the late game because we're shuffling our big hand back into the deck, and then we're only drawing 6 to kind of avoid decking out. So definitely a really solid supporter for the deck. Hilda is also very good because you can grab an energy card and an evolution Pokemon. So pretty much with Hilda, you're guaranteeing that you find Enriching Energy and you can find whatever evolution Pokemon you need. Usually you'll grab, you know, the energy, the Dudunsparce, for example, and that's basically like a draw 7 right there. If I grab Enriching Energy and I grab Dudunsparce, then I can draw 4 from Enriching and I can draw 3 from Dudunsparce. So it's kind of like a draw 7, which is kind of insane. We've also got 3 bosses to be able to bring stuff up. We've got the Tulip, which basically allows us to grab up to 4 psychic Pokemon or psychic energies from our discard pile and put them in our hand. This can be nice when they knock out an Alakazam because we basically get the whole line back, and if we set up properly, then we can kind of like evolve stuff as we need to. We've got the Buddy Poffins, the Great Balls, all that stuff for Pokemon Search. The 3 rare candy is really nice to kind of get that Alakazam going pretty early. So that's kind of what I alluded to earlier, where I said you can get that like turn 2 knockout. It's kind of nice because you can just bench an Abra, next turn rare candy Alakazam. We're drawing so many cards so you can find it pretty quickly, so it's really nice. And then of course Night Stretcher for recovery, just the one of Nest Ball, a counter catcher, Enhanced Hammer, which I'm guessing is mostly for Dragapults, also the Picnic Basket as well, and then yeah, Artazon, 5 psychics, and the 1 enriching energy. So this right here is the list, like I said, that won in Japan. It got first place at a City League tournament, which are kind of like big league cups here if you want to compare it to anything that we have. So this is very solid list, I will say. We don't have access to all these cards, so for today's video I did make some adjustments to the list. I'll kind of show you guys that and talk about what I changed now, but yeah, overall really solid list. I started playing it online, and not gonna lie, this deck kind of cooks. Alright, so as you guys can see here, I do have my deck in TCG Live. Like I said, I made some adjustments since we don't have all the cards right now from Japan. So I did make some changes here, which you'll kind of be able to see right away. I kind of made a few more changes from the list, so I did definitely adjust it a little bit. And I will have this in the description below, so if you guys want to test out my list, you're more than welcome to. And let me know what you guys think about it. But to start off, I did add 2 Pokemon from that list. So I added the Iron Bundle here. The main reason for this is I kept running into Jellicent Gardevoir, and Jellicent was kind of a big problem for me. Whenever I wasn't able to find boss's orders, it was really hard to get around. We do play heavy Night Stretcher in this deck already. We play the Artazon, so having Iron Bundle is a really consistent way to just be able to put it down, push it out of the active, and basically knock out whatever's in front of us. It can definitely be tricky when we don't have access to items to kind of hit those higher numbers to one-shot the Jellicent. So Iron Bundle is a card that's just useful in a live deck, so I really like it for this deck. The Fezandipiti EX here is a 2-prizer, which we don't currently have in the deck. This is one of those cards where I feel like you don't play it in every matchup. It's kind of dependent, right? Like, it's kind of nice whenever I'm in a situation where, you know, I need 2 prize cards to win or whatever, and I really need that big knockout turn. Let's say I got Iono'd or something. This is kind of that extra piece to kind of get that big number at the end of the game. So I wouldn't recommend benching Fezandipiti like the whole game, but if you're kind of in an end game situation, you've got 2 prize cards left, you know, you're drawing into cards, you're 20 damage short or whatever the case might be, this is a nice card to go ahead and bench for that last turn to kind of get into those numbers that you need to hit. The energies, I left them exactly the same, 5 psychic, 1 enriching. And then for everything else here, I did go ahead and add a couple of Jacqs. So, well, I guess 3 Jacqs I added. Just for some more Pokemon search. We have a bunch of evolution Pokemon we're trying to find. So it's a really consistent way to find evolution Pokemon. I've got the 3 Hildas here as well. I still have the Tulip, the 3 bosses orders. I did keep the Picnic Basket as well, just for some extra heal. We've got the Enhanced Hammer as well to get rid of stuff like Neo Upper Energy or Luminous Energy as well. So I didn't change like too much. I basically added a bunch of Jacqs for more consistent Pokemon search. I got rid of the Nest Ball too because I feel like we have plenty of basic Pokemon search, especially with the Great Balls as well. So yeah, just kind of a more consistent way to find Pokemon. That's basically what I added. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and test it out and see how we do online. And one thing I forgot to mention is whether you want to go first or second. I've kind of been enjoying going first more often, not gonna lie. I guess it kind of depends on the preference, but in my head, like, we're trying to evolve. We have a bunch of ways to draw cards. The odds of you being able to find what you need turn 1 to just kind of have a basic board setup, kind of nice. So I kind of like going first, not gonna lie. Let's see, what do I want to bench? Here's the question. Do I want to protect my Abra? I mean, yeah, this is kind of fine. I guess we'll see what we have. I don't want to just bench a Psyduck and take up bench space if I don't need to. Looks like we are up against a Squawkabilly kind of deck, or like Raging Bolt or something. I don't know. I feel like I haven't been seeing Squawkabilly as much lately. Carmine. Okay, this is looking like Miraidon is what it is. Okay. Oh, this is probably Mega Manectric. Okay. Yeah, I have not played against this yet. This is interesting. I have seen like the Mega Manectric build where like it's just Manectric, and then there's also kind of the more like Miraidon build, which is kind of the more classic way to like play Miraidon. I just haven't actually run into it yet, so it's gonna be interesting here. This Iron Hands has the potential to really mess us up, so I think this actually might be a pretty bad matchup because they have a way to basically keep pace when it comes to like prize cards. So yeah, we'll see here. Let's go ahead and attach an energy. Let's Artazon. I want to really make sure that I have Abras down. Honestly, Budew really might be nice here as well. I'm gonna kind of like preemptively Budew here. I probably should have went for Lillies first, just to kind of see what I get off of the Lillies here. But let's go ahead and do it. They need a way to like pop this, and if they can't find the Magneton, it'll be kind of tough. And they did get rid of one too, so kind of want to stop them from being able to like Night Stretcher or anything like that. Hand's really not that great, to be honest. I want to grab here. I want to draw cards next turn. I'm gonna say that they don't knock out this Abra. I don't think they have a way to like really guts it up. Like if I item lock them, they don't have any energies down really on the Iron Hands. They can't go for electric generators because they're item locked. So I really don't see a way where they knock this Abra out. So I'm just trying to draw as many cards as I can here. And then if I can get this Abra kind of going, we're in a pretty good spot. The way I see it is, I'm either not going to attack next turn, which is possible. Oh, okay. I'm going for the Motivate. Oh yeah, they're down bad right now. Still not enough for Ampy very much. They'll probably get it next turn, but I mean, it's still kind of nice, right? So let's see here. What do we want to do? I could even Picnic Basket this turn. That feels pretty good that I could Picnic Basket. That's kind of crazy. Okay, let's go. Put Abra down. When I have more Abras down, I have like no way to attack this turn, so I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Kadabra. Got the Great Ball, which is nice. Get Psyduck out of it. Okay, that's pretty terrible, not gonna lie. So ironically, I do have a lot of cards in my hand. It's just not the cards that I need right now. But this is still okay. I'm gonna put an energy, and then I mean we're just gonna go Picnic Basket here. And let's go item lock. And I just have to hope that they don't have Ampy very much. We'll see. And I have to hope that I top deck what I need here. Because right now my hand is pretty awful. Worst case scenario, if they knock this Budew out, I'm just gonna... Okay, they go Motivate again. That's fair. They're just gonna try to go 2-2-2 here. Oh man, dude, we have the Fezandipiti, but what is that gonna do for me? Nothing. Man, dude, this is like pretty bad. I think with how my hand is right now, I think I'm just gonna bench another Abra. That might have been a mistake. I could have put Fezandipiti and pushed that up, and they had like no way to knock it out. But I mean, there's always the chance they evolve into Mega Manectric, and then they just take a big knockout. So yeah, I feel okay about that. Question is, do I want to item lock here, or do I want to like find a friend? I get access to Fezandipiti next turn, so I'm not really sweating it. Let's just go Itchy Pollen, I guess. I should be able to find what I need to play the game with Fezandipiti and my draw for turn, so I'm really not sweating it here. I'm gonna go Bravery Charm, okay. Question is, can I hit for 280? That's the question here. Alright, we need to draw some cards. In the Kadabra, which is off to a good start here. I can draw. Ooh, I have Boss, I have Jacq. I think I want to play Jacq here. I can go Alakazam, Dudunsparce. We'll evolve. Yes, we'll draw cards. Evolve the Dunsparce. We'll draw some more cards. Ooh, I have Enriching Energy too. Oh my goodness. Okay, how many cards do I have in my hand? Hold up now. I've got a lot of cards. The question here is, do I want to knock this guy out? I think so. I think I just go for the knockout here. Why doesn't it show how many cards I have in hand? Am I blind or is it just not showing me? Go ahead and bench Dunsparce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm still not hitting for enough, but that's fine. Attach Enriching. Why doesn't it show how many cards I have? Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right now I'm hitting for 320. I'm gonna go ahead and evolve this guy. So I'm hitting for 300, so that's still enough. And I'm drawing more cards here too. I think this is fine, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, this is plenty. I like this. I like this a lot. We'll go ahead and knock this guy out. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, if you have a good board setup, you just need kind of one card to get going. And yeah, I mean, you guys see how my board is, right? I've got a Dunsparce, which can't get hit by thank you very much. I've got 2 Dunsparces ready to evolve. We've got 2 Kadabras already set up, so like I have attackers ready to chain. It's just kind of a prize race here at this point. The way I see it is, if he evolves this guy into Mega Manectric, then basically he can't use Magnemite whatsoever, which is going to be nice. Because then if he knocks himself out and I take 3 prizes, that way I win the game at that point. He's trying to set up the Iron Hands here. Can't amp very much to my active. So what I think what I need to do here is set up a board to where he can't amp very much to anything, right? I think I need to leave 2 Alakazams on board here and shuffle everything back in. I hope I have access to my last Alakazam. If it's prize, I think I just lose. And an Iona will go crazy here. Let's evolve. Everything's got 140 HP. That's pretty cool, right? Man, dude, I need that last Alakazam is what I need. Question here is, do I have it? That's the question. Okay, let's see. I think I need to draw out to where I have 7 cards left and I can dude, if I prize this is gonna be so bad if I prize this. I don't know if I did. I mean, I guess I just go Jacq here and knock this out, right? Like, I think that's just the play. Dude, if I get Iona, it's gonna feel so bad. It's gonna feel so bad. I should have maybe left it a Dunsparce on board. I think I should have. But I definitely feel like I messed up there. Okay, we do have the Alakazam, so that's nice. Very, very nice. So basically, there's no way to knock me out here with Ampy very much, right? So that's something that's pretty nice. Go attach and powerful hand. Hitting for 560? 560. 560 is crazy. Okay. Yo, this deck kind of cooks, not gonna lie. I haven't really played against Dragon Ball. I can imagine it's a terrible matchup, but against some of these other decks, man, you're having a good time here. I think his only chance to win here is to Iono me. If he Ionos me, there's a good chance I lose. Right? Because, like, kind of have no way to draw cards. But again, okay. We just win the game. Nice. I was gonna say, if he Ionos me, I could always use Artazon to put down Iron Bundle, push something up that's weaker, and kind of hope that I draw into Lilies or something to draw some cards. But yeah, 560 is crazy. We'll take that. We'll take that all day. All right, we get the mulligan. Let's go. I don't know what it is, but I always get mulligans. This is not a bad hand actually. Go Budew. These guys down and click done. Here we go. I could probably knock something out next turn. Am I going first or second? I didn't see. You're going second? Okay. Kind of good for me. Why do I feel like they're playing the same deck as me? This always happens. Literally always happens. Great Ball, Kadabra will take it, and pass. So I can go Jacq, grab Alakazam, the Dunsparce, draw 6 cards off of that. Oh my, I'm playing Wugtrio. Dude, what is this? Like, what is this? Yeah, I'm just gonna start knocking stuff out. Use Jacq. Have you and you. Let's go to Dunsparce first. Shuffle back in. Buddy Poffin, which is nice. Yeah, there's no way they knock me out here. I'm willing to bet there's no way they knock me out. And we got the Abra, let's go. And the energy. Oh, this deck goes crazy. It really does. It really, really does. I didn't even check how much damage I was doing. I just was like, I think I knock it out. It's like so consistently draw cards, man. It feels so good. Now, what I will say with a deck like this, I absolutely like despise playing this deck in person. Like, only the Dunsparce deck I've played in person is Roaring Moon Dudunsparce, and it requires like so much shuffling. Like, you have to be really good at shuffling to play this deck. Like, this is like my online fun deck. Like, maybe I'll play it to like a challenge or something. But yeah, it's, you know what? Maybe I will actually. We'll see. I hate all the shuffling, but it's a fun deck, right? You have to be able to play fast, I feel like. We'll see. I also forgot to mention the Abras are the same one as that list that I showed earlier. It's from like Paldean Fates, or not Paldean Fates, 151, whatever that set is. This is just the shiny version, but yeah, I think people just use it because it has 50 HP. The other one has 40 HP, so it actually does make a pretty big difference, I would say, specifically for Dragapult, because if you have two 40 HPs, they could go like Hawlucha and then knock out 2 with Phantom Dive. So the 50 kind of messes up that math, which is nice. Okay, they discarded my Lilies, nice. Cool, I guess. I think I was like, do I just go for boss here? But I don't have enough cards, I don't think. Well, maybe. Let's see, maybe I do have enough cards. See what we get off of this. I don't want to put the Artazon in play. This is going to help them out more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Equal 160. Not enough. So yeah, let's do this. Have some Dudunsparces. Guess we'll go Jacq here. 1, 2. Evolve you. I think I'm gonna leave the Dunsparce just kind of ready there. I don't even need to use an energy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Let's am I locked or what? Why can't I retreat? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, retreat cost is one more. That is so dumb. Okay, whatever. I was like, why am I stuck here? Yeah, it's literally whatever. Okay. We're in a pretty good spot here. I think next turn I want to set up another Abra if I have one down. But this turn here, as long as I don't get Iono'd, I should be able to boss up that Fez and knock it out. This Spidups isn't doing anything, so I'm really not worried about it. This is actually interesting because they could mill my cards and just make my attacks way less strong, but I'm already thinking 2 prize cards. And if I can boss this guy up, if I can boss him up and knock it out, then I pretty much win the game here. Really no way for them to win. They're gonna keep trying to do this with the retreat stuff. Okay, that's fine. I just need like a Night Stretcher. Okay, there's the Iono. And that's why I kept the Dunsparce down there so that I can kind of draw out of it. Kind of like a draw proof thing, which is they're milling for 1 off of a coin flip. Genuinely insane. Okay. Ooh, we get the Enriching Energy. It just gets better and better. I'm glad they didn't discard that. Oh, wait a second. Just wasted my attachment per turn. I just realized that. Okay, I'm dumb. Alright. That's fine. I'm gonna save my Night Stretchers. I like my hand how it is, so let's just go Ichiban. I definitely screwed that up. Definitely screwed it up. If I lose this game, I deserve it. Here we go, Wugtrio mill. Oh my goodness. Full shiny though, right? Yo, there's a chance I actually lose this. Hold up. Okay. Heads, tails, tails. Okay, nice. Only 3. Hopefully not by Enhanced Hammer. Okay. I did lose my boss, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I just gotta go attach here. Beats. I feel like I kind of don't want to draw more cards out of my deck. Let's start knocking it out, to be honest. I want to build my hand up here, that way I can use Lillies to put it back into my deck. If I start taking stuff out of my deck, they could mill me out of the game. Like, by having it in my hand, unless they play Zero, what is it called? Zerosinic? Is that what it is? I forget what it's called. But yeah, if they have that, then it's a different story. They're gonna keep doing this with Budew. Good thing is I have Night Stretchers. I am kind of sad they got rid of a boss. Kind of tough. I'll have 2 more bosses. If they don't mill one here, I might try to dig for it. Just to get rid of this Fez, but I don't think I really need to. I mean, if they have 1 Wiggler in play, and they have no way to bench more right now, then we're kind of just chilling. Like, what are they gonna do here? Really nothing they could do. What does this thing do? Okay, that does like nothing. Tails, yeah, they're not winning this game. It's just not happening. Keep going for this. Boom. Retreat. Oh, wait a second. Oh, they have 2. Okay, that's kind of ridiculous, not gonna lie. This is kind of insane. Okay. I want to do this. I don't. Go to Jacq. Grab these guys. And set you up. Oh, this is kind of annoying. Okay, I got the resources I wanted. So Got double Night Stretcher in hand. I've got an energy. I have ways to retreat here. If he puts a third Psyduck into play, please. Okay, we're good. Oh yeah, we're looking good. We won this game. No Wiglet setup. We're chilling. Catch. Retreat. Alakazam. And we are knocking you out. Got double attackers. I've got 3 Dudunsparces to draw into exactly what I need, so I am Iono proof here. We're looking good. I can basically just dig for boss's orders and win the game off of that. What attack does this have? Bind down. Oh, let me click on it. Any Pokemon cannot retreat. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. They could just go ahead and retreat lock me here. Okay. Dude, this is so annoying. This is crazy, dude. Oh my goodness. Okay, Budew now has a 3 retreat cost. This is fantastic. I love it. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to shuffle this Dudunsparce back into my deck. I'm gonna Hilda to grab Enriching Energy. Dude, this kind of sucks, man. Because I could potentially get milled out here. I might have to go for the... I'm gonna wait to do it. Go Night Stretcher. Good thing is right now I have just enough resources to basically make sure that I don't get milled out. I should be fine. Maybe if he evolves, it's gonna be kind of tough. It's gonna come down to coin flips here. Dude, he had it. I knew he had it. Of course he has it. Why would he not have it? Okay. Dude, this sucks. Oh wait, no, we need the Lilies. I also kind of need the Tulip though. A Tulip will be nice. Get rid of 1 Lilies. I mean, that's kind of fine. I didn't get rid of too much there, but this is what kind of sucks. I think I just lose, actually. I think I genuinely just lose here. Oh, let's go. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that all day. I got rid of a boss again. Dude. Okay. Okay, buddy. Top deck boss is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, dog, you got a 2 retreat cost. I'm gonna itchy paw on you. Surely there's no way I lose this next turn, right? Surely there's no way. And then I should just win the game because I'll have, what, cards in hand? I mean, I don't know if I do enough damage. I don't know if I do enough damage. We'll see here. Well, I can go... No, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I can just Tulip here and win the game. Yeah, we just win the game here. That's... Retreat. Draw. Draw all the cards I can here. Should be enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And for 280. We win the game. We beat Wugtrio Mill. Let's go. What a crazy matchup, dude. Tails finally doesn't fail. We'll go first. Hopefully, get a good start. We can get a couple Abras down. A Dunsparce, my bad. We're looking pretty good here. Okay, this is pretty solid, not gonna lie. I'd love to see a Dunsparce in my hand, but that's what we have the top deck for. It's gonna be the first card I draw here, so I'm really not complaining, you know. Right here, first card. Even better. Let's get our Abra set up here. This is fine. They're gonna knock out Budew probably. I can go Dudunsparce here. Hopefully draw into Rare Candy. We'll see. But I can always Night Stretch the Budew just to do something if I'm not able to attack next turn. Maybe we'll see. See what they have. Guessing there's a Gold Dingo. Or maybe not. No, yeah, that just makes sense. Okay, yeah. Gold Dingo doesn't play Town Storm. Yeah, never mind. This is probably Mega Lucario, I'm guessing. Which is nice because we hit for weakness, so pretty good. I'm so glad that Soul Rock and Lunatone are good, man. Nice to see Gen 3 Pokemon get some love. And it's a cooler like combo that you have to have, so I actually really like it a lot. Man, I've got beef with whoever designed the pre-release deck though, because I think it's so dumb. You only got one Lunatone and like 2 Soul Rocks. Like it was really bad having to find Lunatone. Off. If I draw into Rare Candy. If I draw into Rare Candy, that'd be very nice. That would be fantastic, actually. I'm gonna Night Stretcher the Budew, just so I can retreat if I need to here. And let's go Runaway Draw. Rare Candy will go crazy. Oh, Rare Candy. Oh. Okay, what do we want to do here? I just go Lilies. Do I attach already though? Is the question. I'm not gonna attach yet, just in case I draw into Enriching Energy, so I can draw more cards. Hopefully I can pull this knockout out. There's the Enriching. Very nice. I even got the Kadabra, which is also very nice. I do no Rare Candy, man. It's tough. It's tough out here. It feels kind of bad because they're like pretty ahead in prizes. Or they're gonna be ahead in prizes. Unless I push up this Kadabra. How valuable is item locking at this point in the game? Then they have the Hariyama as well, dude. I'm just gonna Itchy Pollen. They're probably gonna take a knockout anyway, so I might as well stop items is the way I see it. If I retreat into Kadabra, there's a good chance they could easily find Hariyama and then knock out what they want to anyways. But yeah, I'm just gonna go for that. The good thing here is if they know what they're doing, they're not gonna evolve. It's of course they have Vitality Band too. The good thing here is if they know what they're doing, they're not gonna evolve it's Mega Lucario because that's gonna set them behind. Like, it's gonna really set them behind. If they don't know what they're doing, then they're gonna evolve into Mega Lucario, and I'm gonna one-shot it because I hit for weakness and I control lots of cards. So we will see. But if they were smart here, they're gonna keep this one prize board state, and at this point, I might just lose because I can't keep up. We'll see though. I have no kind of hand disruption either, so kind of a matter of me just knocking out. Starting with the Soul Rock probably. Hariyama's just dead weight. You're gonna have no way to power it up without getting the Mega Lucario on board. Which again, if they do that, then I'm just knocking it out. I'm taking 3 prizes in 1 turn. So for me to get back in this game, if they evolve, we're chilling. We're chilling. I'm not worried. I'm really not worried at all. Like in this kind of matchup, and this is how I feel too probably against Art of War with Mega Lucario, which is a little bit tougher to get knockouts, but I think you just want to keep this one prize board state for as long as possible. That's going to give you your best chance to win here. Because really all I need now is that counter catcher. I take 3 prize cards. And then I put down no 2 prizers, so I constantly just, you know, as long as I can chain knockouts, which you can do pretty easily with this deck, and you're kind of just fine. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good here. Dunsparce, Sparce, Abra. Yes. Energy, Alakazam. Looking for that boss's orders here. There it is. How many cards do I have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 without the bosses. So I'm hitting for 200. So I'm hitting for 400. Yeah. I think I'm actually gonna shuffle this back into the deck, and then that way I can get kind of more set up here. I can go Artazon, and then I'll also put down an Abra here, just so I'm a little bit more set up, and then we knock it out. Oh, wait a second. What am I doing? Hold up. I'm so stupid. Is that not? Oh my goodness, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 40. Is this? Oh, because you're not doing damage, you're placing damage, right? Oh, okay. Okay, I might have lost the game. Let's go. Okay. Definitely a misplay. Yo, they're putting 2 Mega Lucarios into play. Okay. Alright, so here's what we do. We knock this out, right? We knock this out, and then we boss up the other one and win the game. And this is what the Fez is for, right? I'm saving that for my last turn. This is still winnable. I definitely choked, right? So lesson learned here, you're not hitting for weakness. You're placing the damage counters, you're not doing damage, right? And because you're placing the damage, weakness is not a thing, apparently. So, good to know. I did not know that. That's good to know. We learn something new every day. This is still very winnable, though. I'm not really sure what they're doing here. Guess they're gonna Aura Jab, okay. Yeah, we're looking pretty good here. Not gonna lie. Okay, so I think what I want to do here is I want to put down another Dunsparce. Just set it up for next turn to basically just win in one game. Or one hit. Is that what I'm looking for? Go here. Go here. Yes. That's let's go Rare Candy. Can I find a Dudunsparce, please? There it is. Artazon here. With the Dunsparce. Okay, we're set up pretty nicely. I should just be able to win next turn. I should just be able to boss for game. Unless they use Turo, which would be very annoying. If they go Turo, then I could potentially lose. I still wouldn't be like in an awful spot though. This Budew is just literally taking up space right now. Doing nothing for me. Doing absolutely nothing for me. I don't even remember, does Lucario play any kind of... I think it does play Iono. I don't remember. Okay, they go Lillies. Which means my hand is safe. Right now I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15, 16, 17 cards in hand right now. Exactly what I need. I do need to draw into like boss's orders or counter catcher though. But again, I have the Fez, I've got the multiple Dudunsparces, so we're pretty much chilling right here. Really not much they can do. 14 cards left in the deck, we're looking good. I almost attached that Enriching Energy right there. Alright, we're gonna really dig for it here, so let's go. Go runaway draw. We just get it right off the bat. Counter catcher. Look how much damage we could do here. It's crazy how much damage you do with this deck, I tell you what. Kind of insane. I think we're hitting for enough. I don't know. Might just be enough. 520. Again, 520. Oh, this deck is crazy, man. I tell you what. I'll take it. That's gonna be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, this is a really fun deck. I'm really kind of a big fan of Alakazam as a Pokemon in general, but I'm really glad to see that it's actually a deck that seems to have some kind of meta relevance. Again, I don't think it's going to be at the top of the meta by any means, but I do think it's going to be a solid one-prizer deck that you can maybe play at a League Cup or something like that, or even at a regional and possibly day 2 with it. So I'm definitely excited to kind of try it out some more. Definitely one of my favorite new decks from the new Mega Evolution set. If you guys enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you leave a like and a comment below, and let me know which deck I should cover next. I've been playing all the new decks, Lucario, Venusaur, all that stuff, so I've really been having a good time with them. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you have a good day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.